Hello everyone, Shadefire here, and welcome back to Let's Play Zeno Clash. This is episode 4. So last time we learned a bit more about what happened before Ghat killed Father and Mother. He stumbled upon some kind of secret, but he didn't really get why they were so angry. We also saw some of his training with Metamok, and then we ended up here with Deadra in this horrible place beyond the desert. Can light the torches, don't let the statue people put them out. So this is a bit of an odd level. You can see here, we've got all these wires connected to that door there. We have to essentially power them all up in order to get through the door. But these guys will continuously try to put them out. And we do not have a charge on our torch yet. We need to find something to power it up with. Like these orbs. Also, you notice some of them have orange eyes and some of them have blue eyes. I don't know if that's significant. I think the orange ones are actually faster. Okay. So we defended this long enough, and now it has powered up, and the wire is charged. And I think at this point they can't put it out. So now let's get to the next one. I'm sure Deadra will be fine outside without a torch to protect herself. It's really convenient, actually, that we stumbled upon this one torch right at the entrance to this place. You notice, too, when we're on a slope above an enemy, he will actually swing it downward instead of horizontally. Alright, it's nearly burned down. There we go. It's another one charged. Really no idea how this machinery works. It's like a wick that burns down. Once it does, it lights into even more fire. Alright, last one. The eyes are the last thing to go. This whole area does have some good, like, mysterious tracks. Wow, that took a lot of health from that one guy. Alright. All of them are charged, so now the door is open. And it's worth pointing out that this level is called Throne. Alright, that actually healed us for some reason when we passed through there. So beyond all these guys, we have this. Just a fella sitting here on his throne. And you can see this also has a bunch of wires connect to it. I'm not sure if I completely like the gameplay of this section, but I do like that it's different, even if, you know, it isn't anything great. I wish they'd throw their balls at me at a distance where I can actually catch them. Usually they throw them when you're already swinging, or when they're really close to you, and then it just hits you in the face. they can put it out by just shooting balls at it. Also, let's see if I can do 2 at once. Because the number of enemies does not increase for the number of those things active, so... as long as we can keep rushing to them before they get there. I like that little scuttle they do, too. Alright, that's 2, that's 3. And now we should have it easy. But, like, Ghat has no idea what any of this is or why he's doing it. He's just doing it because we're here. And we have nothing to go back to. They do kind of sound just like a sparkler burning down. Alright, we have ignition. And they've all been banished. Oh hey, you caught up.
Are you okay?
Yes, I was scared, but I didn't see any more of those shadows. Did you open the doors?
I don't know.
I don't know what's going on here. I just keep lighting these things. Some more skull bombs over here. You can see I've got 5 at the bottom left there. I think those are mostly consistent between levels.
What is this place? Who are you?
You may call me Golem. I am glad you seek the light as I do. For years, I have only seen these shadows. But if you are here, it is because you are lost.
We're not lost. We were going that way until we bumped into you.
No, Ghat. There isn't anything left there. Surprised I know your name. I know everything about you. Deadra. Every step you take away from Halstedom is to find something better, but every place you leave is worse than the last. We must go back to the real world and solve the problems you are escaping from.
Why would you want to come with us?
Here I was a prisoner, but you have freed me.
But we will never be safe in Halstedom.
You didn't have me with you before. I can help.
Ghat, it sure would be nice to go back to a normal place. We already saw the end of the world.
Golem has another one of those voices that just hurts thinking about actually making that voice. So, we came to the end of the world and we made a friend. Now we're heading back through the desert. Because at this point, the map on the loading screens actually kind of circles back.
Forgotten by all creatures with reason. But I assure you, it is the shortest path to return to your home.
So this one's kind of just a shooting gallery.
Those shadows. It's dead.
We just have to defend the boat.
Dead. Broken. These things have no purpose now.
Kind of wonder where we got this boat, though.
Watch out!
We've got these, like, desert folk who don't like us, I guess, stealing their boat, which is probably where this came from. And they straight up just make, like, GoldenEye enemy sounds when you shoot them. I have no idea. He doesn't answer at all. It's okay. All they have to stop us with is rocks. Small rocks. They don't have any weird bone guns of their own. Okay, those two just died. They got too far away from the boat.
Golem, what is the end of the world? What did you do there?
I had a duty to stay there, to watch, to wait. Long before you were born, I was there.
And the people who put you there, are they still around?
No, they are dead now.
Didn't you try to escape?
No, the people who put me there were wise. They knew the course of history, and they knew I would be needed in the future.
But
I see you don't understand. History is the pattern of stories. Every story, all the past.
but if they were dead, you didn't need to stay there.
I don't obey those people. I obey their ideals.
Golem's a bit of an idealist. Also, you notice he's paddling not with a paddle, but just a stick. The water's so shallow here that he's just pushing against the ground. You have to wonder how these giant things are surviving in the desert. Like, for as much trouble as we had finding food there for the short time we were in the desert, you'd think they would starve. I kind of feel like this level is just here because they wanted some way to let Golem give exposition without just having it be a cutscene. But don't worry, we're not completely out of punching territory just yet. There's plenty more faces to punch. Alright, we're reaching the end of the path. This also doesn't seem like it would be much faster than walking. Because, you know, there's nothing actually propelling the boat faster. It's like Golem's paddling speed versus his walking speed. They're probably both the same.
Golem, do you really know everything about us? I want to hear you tell our story.
First, Ghat left his family to learn from the Corwids, if you may call that learning. Then he returned to Halstedom. It is by chance and not virtue that Ghat discovered a flaw in Father-Mother.
That's what I want to know. What was the problem with Father-Mother?
Ghat hasn't told you yet. I should let him decide when to tell you. After that, both
That
Ghat's
judgmental look she gave me there.
and Father-Mother's reaction was irrational and violent. I consider both to be criminals.
Well, who asked you?
That is another word you've never heard. After Ghat fought Father-Mother, he ran away. And you, Deadra, were most kind, too kind, saving him from apathy and searching for safety with him.
I was definitely wrong about that being the end of the river back there. For a second, I thought these were really big clams, or mussels. No, they're just kind of scalloped rocks. Alright, the screen is fading. So yeah, you can see we went up the right side, and now we're coming back down the left side towards Halstedom. And now we're in the spooky vine woods.
The Corwid of the Free. These are the most abject and miserable creatures I anywhere beheld. One can hardly make oneself believe they are fellow creatures and inhabitants of the same world.
I take it you don't like Corwids then?
If you won't try to find coherence in the world, have the courtesy of becoming apathetic instead of affecting others with your pointless actions.
Why do you hate the Corwids so much? They're just insane.
I wish that were true, but each one of them has chosen this.
See what I mean? They're voluntarily crazy. None of them are afflicted, they just decided, we don't want to obey society anymore. We just want to do our own thing and fucking be weird. Hi. What you looking at over there? Also, I can't not notice it. Golem has these really pointy pecs. Like, that's like PS1 polygons, kind of man-tits.
We aren't so lucky this time, Deadra. We won't get through the woods without a fight.
Wait, but we got in a fight last time, too.
That music? It's Chinero's music. And it gets most Corwids all feisty.
And what are you so happy about?
It's the music. It gets to me too.
I'm getting feisty as well.
Chinero, the other Corwids will calm down.
Chinero just wants to make others happy with music, and that's what Chinero does. Chinero gives strength to all Corwids. They won't stay down while they can hear his music. So yeah, we have to take him out before we can actually win this fight. Now it says Ghat and Deadra, but she's kind of just covering me from above. Alright, we're also like heavily outnumbered because there's like 5 Corwids against us. Alright, well, we got some skull bombs here. I don't think Chinero will actually try to dodge anything. They just keep playing their music no matter what. Where'd that crossbow go? Try to take it back from them. God damn it. It's so hard to reload before they hit you. So I guess we don't really have to worry about beating them, we just have to knock them down to get some space. Alright, he's almost done. Again, this is another way that they try to mix up the gameplay a bit by having this new mechanic, but it can be a little awkward when the only effective way to really damage him is to shoot him. Like, I can punch him like that, but you can see I get a little bit hit too. Also, you notice when I stand near him, my health bar actually does regenerate, so it's good for me too. I think actually strong punches might be the best way to do this. I'm trying to do the big punch, but I have to like... You don't really go very far forward when you do it. Alright, the music has stopped. Now we can put him down for good. Are you macro number 1 or macro number 2? Actually, there's only one macro in this fight. Alright, that's one down. I suppose Animasta there never did get eaten by Gabel. Maybe he changed it. Wow. Really pinballed the three of them there. She must have changed her mind after we beat the crap out of Gabel. But like I said before, everybody in this world is very durable, so no matter how many times you beat them down, they'll be okay. They got thick skulls. And Golem shuns violence, so he doesn't even attempt to help us in this. Though, to their credit, the Corwids don't seem to affect him either.
Hey, Golem, why didn't you fight? When we meet Ghat's brothers, we could use a little more help.
That is not how we'll help you.
I'm a lover, not a fighter. Oh, Gabel, speaking of. Here he comes for his revenge. A little harder to avoid him here because there's not a lot of like corners to get behind. It's pretty much just a straightaway here. Actually, this makes it a little easier. Thanks for running all the way back to this arena. Oh, come on, you brought birds? I'm realizing it's a lot easier if you just hit him with a charge attack. Why did you run all the way over here? And then because he got shot, he was injured enough that I could do that. Alright, well I broke my stick. Still works just to hit him with it, though. Okay, he kicked it. I was like, how did I damage that one? Yep. Beat him with the pelvis on the bottom of the stick. So that was pretty easy. When it's just one heavy by themselves.
Finally.
Let's continue.
This should be our last camp before leaving the woods. I'll go get more sticks for the fire.
You should also hunt here. You need to eat.
The contrast between his dark blue face and his white eyes just makes him look even more judgmental. Alright. You know it's hunting time because we got the fish pistols. that's a dead end. I like that even though we're going through the woods again, it's a completely different environment than the first time. It's a lot better than just retreading the same area of the map. Whenever we're hungry, we need to eat exactly 3 rabbits. That's all we need between the two of us. Now we just have to find that last chirping sound. And that's another full sack.
Wait. Listen.
Before going in?
Want to get there before they disperse you, Teff?
But still, I think the more we wait, the better the chance we have to find him alone.
Ha! I knew I would find you with the Corwids.
Well, look who it is.
Remit, I understand how you feel, but you leave Deadra out of this.
Any friend of yours is an enemy of our family. Deadra, the Corwids, or...
That thing.
Go get help if you want, you coward. I'll kill him.
Halstedom, damn it. I'll go get back.
Remat is the angriest of our family. You know, she was the first one we fought at the start. However, in the second game, she is actually, if you play co-op, she is the other player character. So they changed her voice actor, so she doesn't sound nearly as angry all the time. She just has, like, kind of a normal sounding voice. You really made a mistake coming in here alone. Oh, of course, I can't hit her now. But that's the line I remember from her that you hear all the time. The "we'll kill you." She has a lot of kicks in her moveset, but she's already down because we shot the shit out of her. Where's everybody else? I think Deadra is fighting them, or they're fighting the Corwids. Yeah. We got some enemy-on-enemy violence. I don't even know what Mod is supposed to be. I'm pretty sure he has that voice just because he's got so much fleshy jowls going on. Well, I mean, we have no stakes in this fight. We can just let them all kill each other. Yeah, see, if you don't counter fast enough, you still take the hit. Oh no, it's the Eye Snatcher. Helam is back. Maybe that's why so many of the Corwids wear helmets, so they don't get their eyes plucked out. Oh, another one of our siblings that we haven't seen yet. She's got like fake Saiyan armor. Just people rushing in from all sides in this fight.
You'll be sorry you left us.
What, now you don't want to fight? Onpo was also one of the first people we fought. All we're missing now is Gastornis from the original trio we fought. But yeah, I do like that there are so many different, distinct character models for each enemy. And it's not just like, here's a generic enemy that you see a dozen times. I think she might have just blown herself up. I try to counter that. That's what I was trying to do, but if you get hit by that first hit, you're gonna take the whole 3-hit combo. Alright, throw a rocket point blank. Ooh, that's gotta hurt. Tangled right up in the vines. Alright, I beat down all the Corwids and all my siblings. Hey, did you find some firewood?
I heard gunshots. What happened?
Just fought off an entire army on my own.
What was your plan, Golem? You met my sisters and brothers already.
When we get to Halstedom, I can help you. I can bring peace to your home.
I like the arrow that's
It's
just
clear my family
clipping
will never
right through
forgive
him.
me for killing Father Mother, and that's fine. But I can't let them hunt Deadra too.
No, it's not fine if they hunt you, Ghat. You need to tell me how it happened. Exactly what happened with Father Mother.
I also believe confession will be good for you, Ghat. But now we must leave. And I suggest we take a different road towards Halstedom, near the coast, to avoid further confrontations with your family.
So I remember that actually being one of the tougher fights in the game, so the fact that I got through it without dying is a good sign to me, I think. Hours before killing Father Mother.
I was banished from the family, but I still had to confront Father Mother. But to find her alone, I had to get past his bodyguards, my brothers, and the Northern Gate gang. So I tried sneaking through the sewers, hoping I'd find an exit near Father Mother.
See, literally in the same sentence, he used both her and him to refer to Father Mother. So I think it's either goes. Anyhow, before we head through this sewer, I think we're gonna end it here, and I was gonna say that maybe next episode will be the last episode, but there might be one more after that. But I think this game does work best with these short episodes that I've been doing, just because the levels aren't very long, so you get like 3 of them into an episode. That seems like a good amount of events happening. Anyhow, until next time, I've been Shadefire. Y'all take care, and I hope I'll see you again as we continue our journey towards potential redemption.